There's a lot of times where we don't realize the power our words have. Words are extremely powerful. They can manifest your future. They can cause destruction. And the Bible is full of verses telling you when to keep your mouth shut and when to talk. And yes, we need to have hard conversations with our partners. We need to confront those that are acting wrong. And there's situations and times where we need to open our mouth. But the Bible talks a lot more of when it's better to keep your mouth shut. Proverbs 21:23 says, "Whoever keeps his mouth and tongue keeps himself out of trouble." Your words, what you say, can get you into trouble. And we've all had that moment when we said something we shouldn't have said, and it's permanently changed a relationship. It's permanently changed the way people at work view you. Alcohol, a lot of times, has something to do with this. That's why it's important to stay away from that, or when you do use it, do not get drunk, because you'll say something stupid in front of your boss and that promotion will never come. And if you cannot keep control over your mouth, it's going to be like carrying 2 sacks of bricks trying to do things. No matter what you do, it will weigh you down. Proverbs 17:27-28 says, "The man of few words and a settled mind is wise. Therefore, even a fool, when he is silent, is thought to be wise." Don't just run at the mouth about things that you don't know. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, and it's important to listen and keep your mouth shut. And you can learn a lot about the people you're with if you let them talk. And it's actually powerful to not talk too much and let the other person talk, and you figure out more about them, and you'll figure out how you need to deal with them. But when you talk a lot about you and blab your whole life story and blab about all your life, people will judge you, and it just doesn't lead to any good. So especially when you don't know about what you're talking about, or you're not sure, just shut up and don't say anything. Proverbs 13:3 says, "He who guards his mouth preserves his life, but he who opens wide his lips shall have destruction." I got triggered by something this morning, and all these foul words came out of my mouth. I stubbed my toe. I had not had my coffee. And I said all these horrible things, like the F word and other things, and said horrible things. And it affected my vibe for the rest of the morning. Like, I felt guilty. And even though no one could hear what I said, words are powerful, especially when you say it out loud. That's why manifesting works. That's why using I am statements and saying positive things works to manifest a better life. It can work in the negative too. So whether someone's listening or not, when you say profanity, when you curse, it will change your vibe and you will feel bad about it. So keep your mouth shut if you don't have anything nice to say. Psalm 141:3, "Set a guard over my mouth. Lord, keep watch over the door of my lips." So that's a prayer that only good things and only useful things come out of your mouth. Proverbs 16:27, "A worthless man digs up evil, while his words are like scorching fire." We often punish the people we love in our life by holding grudges and bringing up stuff from the past that they've done and using it against them. Words are so powerful to hurt people and break them down. And I have a way with words, and before I knew the Bible and knew the Word and had a relationship with God, I used my words to tear people down without even having to touch them. I could say things that would totally destroy their self-esteem, destroy how they felt about themselves, how they felt about their life. And I would say the most hurtful things to people for small offenses. And you're only hurting yourself. I did feel intense guilt. It's hard to repair friendships and relationships after you've said some really terrible things, especially holding what someone's done in the past and what you should have forgiven them for, holding that against them. That's a surefire way to lose that person. So don't be digging up evil. Don't be looking through the past. And if you search for something to be offended about, like searching through someone's phone or emails or computer, searching for evidence that they're not being faithful to you or things to get offended for, you will find it. So don't even bother searching, because you're just going to shoot yourself in the foot. Psalms 39, 1 through 13. I said, I will watch my ways and keep my tongue from sin. I will put a muzzle on my mouth while in the presence of the wicked. So it does no good to be critical of people who are already dumb, stupid, and they're not trying to improve themselves. After you've tried to help someone once or twice with constructive criticism, just keep your mouth shut. Let them figure it out the hard way. Your nagging is not going to help. Nagging is a sin. There's different Bible verses about nagging in the Bible, which we're not going to get to now. I'll do a different whole video on that. But tell people once or twice, and then if you have to cut them out of your life, cut them out of your life. But don't nag, because it's not going to make a difference. So when you're angry, when you don't have all the facts, when you're tempted to make sinful remarks, when you're tempted to tell a lie, when you're feeling critical, when you're supposed to be doing something else like working instead, learn to keep your mouth shut. And that doesn't mean don't have hard conversations. That doesn't mean confront people when they need confronting. That's not what I'm saying. But God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. So it's better to use your ears more and keep quiet when you're supposed to be quiet. And the Word tells us how to do this. Get in the Word. Get in the Bible. You don't have to read it even. It's all online. You can listen to the Bible. But there's so much wisdom on how to live your everyday life. And if I had known this earlier, I wouldn't have suffered in the way I did. Remember, your words have power. You can manifest a great future with your words, or you can break down the people you love and hurt them and spend another couple months trying to repair your friendships and relationships and family life. So don't hurt the people you love with your nasty words, and get in the Word, learn this stuff. Your life will be better for it. Instead of watching garbage on TV and wasting your time, the times where you could be watching something else, get into the Word, get into stuff like this, watching these videos, and watch your life change for the better. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.